Hello and welcome to the SheerLuxe Show. I'm Charlotte Collins and I'm so excited to bring you a fab show today with some seriously good content. The very stylish Claudia Beresford is here. She's showing us the outfits she typically wears in an autumn week. Then I'm catching up with the awesome Jama. She's here to chat all things life, fashion and everything in between. Plus Polly is here, showing us the best hacks to help organise your wardrobe. Perfect timing for that summer-autumn switch-up. You won't want to miss it. But first, it's panel chat. I'm here with Laura, Winnie and Harriet. Hi, everyone. Hi. We have to talk about the Met Gala. Obviously, we have to talk about the Met Gala. I mean, I have so many things to say about it. It's so exciting. It's so happy. It's back. We've got to talk about the best dressed. We ran a feature on site, if you haven't seen it already, with all of our best dressed. What did you think, Harriet?
I was just so pleased to have it back. It's weird. I feel like red carpets to me, I was almost getting like a bit punch drunk with them pre-pandemic. And I felt like there was an Oscars, it was probably 2020 Oscars, and it was a bit of a letdown. And I remember thinking like, there's just too much of this. We get it too much, too often. And it's, sort of lost interest. And then it's been the Golden Globes this year and the Met Gala where I've really felt like this is so nice to see real glamour again.
Proper glamour. Laura, I mean, it was glamorous, wasn't it?
It was glamorous and they were good. I feel like quite often when we do sort of a red carpet event and we, do our favourite picks, we quite often are like, oh, I don't know, should we put it in? This morning I was like, shouldn't she go in? Shouldn't she go in? Like I felt there was some really
I feel like the Met Gala offers more because it's people across every industry, so there's always more people to choose from. But I mean, it's like a great selection of people, right, Winnie?
I absolutely loved it, and I loved that there's a mixture of kind of the older brands and also these young designers, and I did struggle to pick, but yeah, it was amazing. Loved it.
So good. Okay, right, we're obviously going to hit you with our best dress. So Laura, go on, you go first. Who was your number one of the night?
Well, two of them were already taken by people around here. So I ended up going with Kaia Gerber.
Amazing.
Who I just think still proves that black is so effective. It helps if you look like she does, but she looked stunning, I thought.
So elegant,
and kind of reinvented as well, inspired by Bianca Jagger. What she wore. I think she wore Dior and Kaia wore Oscar de la Renta. But anyway, she looked smoking hot, if you ask me.
Of course. I love that vintage 50s style.
Yeah.
Well. Beautiful. Winnie, I feel like you probably win the best dressed roundup.
This is the one.
It has to be Kendall Jenner. Absolutely gorgeous. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is my favourite. I loved that she had custom Givenchy, and I loved, she usually misses the mark sometimes when it comes to kind of like getting the memo, but this time I think she nailed it. It was a contemporary take on Audrey Hepburn, and My Fair Lady. It's just great. I just loved it. Thought it was gorgeous, and her makeup.
Yeah. It was a full package look, wasn't it? Definitely. I feel like it's not even about the rest of the dress. It was the shoulders and the choker.
Yeah.
And that was kind of all you needed to be
better. And her insane body underneath, not much else.
That helped, and not much else. There was a lot of naked dressing.
Yeah, there was.
A lot of see-through stuff.
That's my pick, another naked dress.
Yours is the naked. Go on, hit us.
Yeah, so my favourite was Iman Hammam, who is a model. She's her heritage is sort of blended between Moroccan, Egyptian and Dutch. And I just thought, in terms of proportion, it was just absolutely unbelievable the way the stylist had thought, this is what we'll do with the hair and this is how the dress will hug your body.
I agree with that,
And I loved that it was vintage. It was Atelier Versace, and of course we're in secondhand September. So she sort of harked back to a bygone era of American fashion, which I felt kind of hit the brief, but also it felt really contemporary, like Winnie was saying, because it really hits this kind of like consciousness that's in fashion at the moment.
There really should be more vintage on the Met Gala, like particularly the Met Gala red carpet, shouldn't there?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked to red carpet, green dress before and all the work that they've done. But yeah, I wouldn't have even known it was vintage unless it sort of gave it in the description. Yeah. It just looks so modern and so elegant.
It was incredible. So, well, both of your picks are probably not ones that one can draw much inspo from. But I've gone for Rachel Smith in Rodarte, which I think is, I mean, I can't afford a Rodarte dress, but I will be drawing inspo from it because, my God, it is so feminine and pretty. And there was a lot of pink and ruffly and feathers and that kind of thing on the red carpet as well last night.
It was such a statement, wasn't it?
Such a statement, but in a
Although
really
I
soft
thought
way.
she shouldn't have worn the necklace.
Ah, interesting. Yes. I can see that. I can see that. It was so pretty anyway.
I love the structure of the dress as well. Like the ruffles, it wasn't too like frilly. It was structured so well. I thought it was really, really pretty when I saw it. Yeah.
We honestly could have this conversation for the next hour. So I'm going to move us on, but God, good, so exciting, and I'm ready for awards. It's a while away, but I'm ready for awards season. Let's get some more glamour back into our lives.
It'll be here before we know it.
It will. You're right. On our site this week, we wrote a nutritionist guide to Gales. I'm not that interested in what's nutritionally sound at Gales. I'm just interested in all the yumminess. There are Gales all over the place now, aren't there? It used to be just a few.
Popping up.
Everywhere.
So we thought we would chat about our signature Gales orders. I'm ignoring my cards. I haven't even looked at what everybody is going to say. So what do you have? We've got a Gales on the high street by the office. I have to say, all of my money goes to that Gales. So what is it? What are your signature orders, Harriet?
Well, when Hodge was asking us for answers ahead of the show, I did give her quite a few because basically, depending on the hour of the day, my order differs. If it's breakfast and it's a real treat day, like a Friday morning, then it's an oat milk latte. That never changes. But I love their rose and pistachio cakes. Oh, they're so good.
Is that the little pink one?
Yeah, but very, very sweet. So you kind of have to be in the mood for that. For lunch, I think it's new, but don't quote me, which is they now do this buckwheat fritters, buckwheat and pea fritters.
They're not new, but they are very good.
Yeah,
they
are
very good.
Miso aubergine, right up your street.
Oh, that's a new addition.
Very yummy. Yeah, it comes in a little pot.
Yeah, and this satay sauce that is literally like crack. It's so good.
Yum.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, that's it, and you're done.
Well, that's it for now.
That's
but
it. Okay.
How long
we
have you
can
got?
chat more.
Yeah, there's more to add. Okay, great. Winnie, what is yours? Oh, Winnie, good shout. Good shout.
So I usually love to have a quiche, but I'm a bit like conscious of the pastry. So I always go for their crustless quiche, which is basically a frittata, but it's just the classic quiche flavours. So I always go for like ham and tomato, or I love the broccoli, ricotta, and tomato one as well.
I don't know about this.
It's so good. So
Is this on the board
That's on the
behind?
counter.
It's just on the
It's on the
counter.
counter.
Yeah.
So it looks like a quiche, but you just go and you have it, you feel free, like everything's cool.
Your life.
Everything's cool. Everything's
Basically,
great.
protein, vegetables, maybe a bit of cheese, so you're kind of okay. It doesn't feel too guilty.
Does it come with salad?
No, but you can then put it with a bit of salad, or you can have it with something else. So it's quite a good mix and match.
Sounds lovely.
And the honey buns, if I'm feeling sweet.
Is that's the little one
teeny
with the
one?
dotty bits
Yeah,
on it?
that kind of looks like wholemeal flour, so it looks healthy.
Sure. Laura, what about you? What do you get from girls?
So Lou actually got me onto this, and I know you're a fan too, but the avo on toast. Who knew you could order it from behind? Not me, because I never read the book behind, but it's excellent.
Really?
A lot of avocado. I actually think they could maybe get rid of a little bit, but it comes with the most amazing tomato chutney. It's really delicious.
There's also something about the avocado. It's like got sesame. And
Well, it's
coriander,
the seeds they put on top.
Seeds. Yeah.
Yeah,
was gonna
which
say
I
what
think
makes
you
it
can buy and then add at home.
seed
Pip your
mix.
avo on toast at home.
Okay, good to know. What's
Yours,
yours?
Charlotte?
Honestly, so many. I was thinking how I cut this down. For okay, I often get the porridge for breakfast, and they do it with a blueberry compote and an almond
Sorry,
butter.
I could have done breakfast. I thought this was a lunch order.
Oh no! Well,
Okay, right, we're going
Well, I
porridge.
don't know. I don't know what it was supposed to be. But that's that's breakfast with an oat milk cappuccino, and then if we're talking, so I'll dilute. But when we're coming to sweet treats, the oatmeal cookies, unreal,
they are
and their
so
chocolate
good.
finger brownie bites.
Ooh.
Unreal. God, girls, I love you. I love you. On the topic of food, we also wrote a feature on the site this week about our Monday night suppers. Laura, you love this chat.
I love this. This is like classic dinner posh chat for me.
Go on.
Always get inspiration.
Okay,
Never
so go on.
actually do it because we have famous salmon Mondays at my house. Always
Salmon Mondays.
And through lockdown, I spread the love, and now I know a lot of people that have salmon Mondays.
What does Salmon Mondays involve?
It varies, but it just means you don't have to think. You know that you need to take the salmon out of the freezer.
Okay.
And then like some pak choy and garlic, and maybe some brown rice, egg noodles.
So like an Asian-inspired salmon.
Always, yeah,
Right,
delicious.
okay.
And do your children eat this, or is this just you and Ed?
Just me and Ed.
Yeah, it's quite sophisticated.
Yeah, they do like salmon. But,
Well, Salmon Monday's got to get on board in your house.
it's quite expensive.
Tin salmon. Winnie, what about you? What's a Monday night supper for you?
So my go-to is this recipe that I found on Instagram, I know, and it's called the glowing skin salad. So basically, usually after a weekend, I'm feeling a bit like unhealthy. So, and what I like about it, it's from the Happy Kitchen, I think, Healthy Kitchen on Instagram. But anyway, it just tells you all the ingredients within the salad, and it tells you the benefits for your skin. So you feel really healthy. It's basically grated and raw broccoli, carrots, red onions, sunflower seeds, and it has this really yummy dressing. It's just packed. I couldn't even tell you all the ingredients, but it's absolutely chocolate-packed avocado, and then usually meat-free Monday. But if I am feeling a bit, I'll just put a salmon on top.
Salmon Monday. She's getting on board.
Or I'll put like a chicken breast, but it is a really great accompaniment, or just single dish. I would recommend. It makes you feel really like
You started the week
you know, you've started with a glow.
Wait, whatever you're eating for your skin.
Yeah.
I'm on board. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I'll have it. That sounds delicious. Nice.
Really
Will you
yum.
find the recipe and we'll put it in the show notes below? Thank you.
Got it.
Harriet, what is yours?
Mine is a Donna Hay recipe that's kind of not dissimilar to Winnie. I always feel like, actually, I don't tend to sleep well on Sunday nights. I don't know why. No shade to anyone.
I hate coming here.
Yeah, exactly.
I dread the week. No, it's nothing like that. I never have. It's a habit, I think. And so Mondays I always tend to feel a bit groggy and a bit tired. So actually I desperately need something kind of warming and nourishing. And this recipe from Donna Hay is a green risotto. And it could not be easier because you literally fry off some leeks in a pan, stick the rice in, put some stock in, whack it in the oven for 40 minutes. That's it. You then bring it out, it's done, there's no stirring, and you just stir through whatever you want to put in it. She recommends spinach and kale, which I'm not going to eat kale any other way than when it's seriously wilted and I can't taste it. And then, you can put as much sort of parmesan or whatever you want into it to keep it on the healthier side. But yeah, it's delish.
Nice.
Yummy.
Lovely. I'm in your camp. We chatted about this very briefly yesterday, Laura and I. And so I know that obviously you guys are in the like Monday night healthy camp, and I'm like, Mondays are depressing.
Yeah.
I need something a bit more
Thank
a
you.
bit more
Someone
to
in my
look forward
camp.
to, you know. Yeah. So mine is always a pasta of some variety. Fresh pasta. I've stopped buying dried pasta, you know. I'm sticking with the fresh variety.
Really, I quite like dry pasta.
I quite like it too, but my husband doesn't really like it. But I kind of get it. Anyway, that with, I mean, honestly, anything lying around the house, load of veg. My signature dish is spinach, garlic, lemon, parmesan, all in a blitzer, and then just warm it through the pasta.
That's
really
yummy.
yummy.
Does the job.
sound
Easy
good.
peasy too.
Brown or white pasta?
Or white.
White.
Classic. Yeah. So that's mine. Well, you can have a look at our Monday Night Suppers on the site, along with the Nutritionist Guide to Gales. I should say that as well. Thank you, guys. That was lovely. Next up, Claudia Beresford is back with her weekend outfits for the new season. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm Claudia Beresford. I'm a fashion blogger and this is my weekend outfits. So Monday, I like to start the week with an outfit that makes me feel good and sets me off for the week ahead. And today I've opted for this floral dress from Australian brand Steel. I've worn this a bit in the summer, but I actually think that the floral print and the colours are very autumnal. So this is actually a really good dress to wear year round. And I've paired it with these trainers from, I think it's an LA-based brand called Clay. They're just fabric canvas trainers. I think they're super useful to have in your wardrobe and I've worn them to death. So to style this up for autumn, I've gone for a cropped camel jacket, which I've had since last year, I think, from this little shop on Etsy. And I think it's the perfect layer because it's not too thick and you can wear it belted or open. And I'm not putting away my straw bags anytime soon. I think that autumnal outfits actually look really good with a straw bag, as long as it's not raining. Tuesday is normally my errands day and I need to wear something that's super comfortable and easy to wear. And today it's a bit chillier, so I'm actually wearing this black ghost dress with these gorgeous white chunky boots from Russell & Bromley. Got quite a few things to do, so I've put my hair up and I am ready to hit the road. I'm taking this quilted jacket from Zara. It's actually really thin, so it's a perfect layer for today. And I'm pairing this outfit with a bit of colour because it's quite black and white otherwise. This is such a useful bag from a company called Last Property of London, and I love how much I can just chuck in there So it's quite casual in the morning, wearing a tracksuit, a cashmere tracksuit from Crumpet Cashmere, and my favourite, the Frankie Shop oversized jacket, because it's going to be a bit windy where we're going. I've paired this outfit with another pair of trainers from Clay. These are just so comfy. I've only worn them a couple of times, but they are just incredible. For Thursday, I'm heading out for lunch with a couple of friends today, so I wanted something kind of casual but that looks nice. I love this slip skirt from Ghost Fashion. It's just the perfect kind of ivory skirt. You know, those like outfits that are all white or all tonal for autumn or winter. This is a very good option for that look. I'm wearing a cashmere jumper from Crumpet Cashmere, a Suffolk-based business local to me, and my Clay trainers again, which just work so well with this outfit. Chunky gold jewelry is like a must for me. I love gold, and I think it goes so well with ivory or white. And to finish off the look, I've added this fluid trench from LK Bennett, which I absolutely love. I love that it's a more kind of fluid material than your kind of normal autumn trench. And I did say I'm not putting my straw bags away yet, so I think this is just the perfect lunch with friends outfit. I'm normally out with the girls and our babies on Friday, and again I like to wear something comfortable, but I do like to make a bit of an effort, so I am wearing this warehouse dress today, which I absolutely love. I'm still not over the oversized collar trend, and I think this is such a good dress that I'll probably get years of wear out of. I quite like that it's got these big sleeves as well. It's, yeah, a super comfy dress to wear. And I've paired it today with these gorgeous suede ballet shoes from Jigsaw. I'll probably regret my shoe choice today if it rains. But yeah, how sort of French chic do they look together? This dress looks so good with a navy cardigan. It's the perfect layer to add to your more summery dresses and get a little bit more wear out of them in the new season. I've added my straw bag again, and yeah, I think it's a pretty good, easy to wear, quite comfy but looks chic outfit. Thank you for having me, SheerLuxe. I hope you guys enjoyed a week in outfits with me, and if you are looking for more inspiration, you can find me on Instagram at Claudia_Beresford. See you soon!
Now, I am so excited to be joined in the studio, not really in the studio, on Zoom by TV presenter, host and all-round babe, Maya Jama. Welcome, Maya. It is so lovely to have you here today. I'm going to jump straight in, Maya. People will recognise you from MTV, from BBC, from Radio 1, but how did you get your big break?
I don't know, I feel like it was loads of jobs in different fields that all added up to one that then people started realising who I was, but I don't know if it was one exact moment. Maybe... yeah, well, right at the beginning, it would have been YouTube and doing hidden camera pranks. And I don't know, I used to do piss take makeup tutorials and things like that online. And then my first actual paid presenting job was working for Copper 90, which was a football channel online. And that's when I left my part-time jobs. So yeah, I suppose that was my first break properly.
What have you done that you're most proud of? Like the thing that you think you can't believe you've done?
I think there's a few things. Radio 1, joining there, that was in my life plan for when I was like 35 plus, how I worked out in my brain. And then that came around, I think I was 22 when I joined Radio 1. Yeah, that was massive for me and life-changing, if I'm honest. And hosting Mobos, I was the youngest host of the Mobos. That was also like my later life plan. That all kind of came to me a bit early. Basically every big job I've done, I'm like, what is this actually happening? So.
And there was a big announcement yesterday, wasn't there? There's something massive in the pipeline for you.
Yeah, I'm going to be the new host of a new talent show called Walk the Line, which is crazy because, yeah, I was part of the generation that watched X Factor every weekend or week, and Simon Cowell was like this person that didn't seem real on the TV screen growing up, and actually to be hosting a show with him is, yeah, mind-blowing.
Yeah, that's about as big as it gets, isn't it? What's the best part of your job?
The best part of my job, I think that it's not every day the same thing. Like my weeks are completely different every week. I get to do different things within speaking for a living, I suppose. So it's never boring, never a dull moment, and you're constantly on your toes. I think it's good because I get bored really easily. So having something new and exciting every day is, yeah, it's fun.
You always look super stylish. Let's talk a bit about fashion. What is your number one style tip?
My number one style tip is, I think style's subjective. Like, I think it's whatever suits you and whatever's good for you. Like, if I tried to wear something that my best friend wears that looks really great on her, it might not look as great on me. So find your thing and make the most of it, I suppose. Don't worry about what other people are doing as much.
What's your signature style?
I think I'm in between. I'm super, super casual and live in tracksuits, or I'm super, super glam and like full glam makeup, big fancy dresses. There's no happy medium. It's two extremes with me, I think.
What brands do you love? Where do you shop?
Where do I shop? Well, obviously Adidas. That's my casual sorted, and sportswear. And then in terms of super high dressy stuff, everything. Like, we really like newish designers and ones that aren't so big that everybody knows about, so that everyone's like, where did you get that dress from? And it's like a low-key person in Rome somewhere. But in terms of baked ones, Burberry's my favourite if we're talking about designer.
Is that it? I was going to ask you if there was one brand you could wear for the rest of your life. Would it be Burberry?
Yeah, I suppose, because there's loads of different bits, isn't there? I'll say Burberry for now, but it changes every 3 months.
It's okay. That's a good answer. It's a good answer. What have you bought for the new season? Have you bought anything for autumn winter?
What have I bought? No, because of the weather changing every 2 seconds at the moment. My new purchases are summer and then fleeces and hoodies. Like, it's not really. It's hard to balance it out because one minute it's raining, the next minute it's like 31 degrees. So the last thing I bought was, what did I buy? Some over the knee-high boots, actually, from Topshop, just black, sturdy boots. I love a knee-high boot.
Nice. But I'm praying for boot weather soon, like at some point. Bring it on.
I mean, yeah, you can do like mini camos with a boot.
It's true. That's why I'm wearing like a full summer dress with a boot today. You walk a lot of red carpets. What can you think of a look that has been your absolute favourite to date? A favourite glam look?
Well, my most recent one, I liked my NTA's look the other day. We had a clip-on fringe. It was a fake fringe. And I just love how rattled everybody gets because they're like, wait, how did you get a fringe and now it's gone in 2 seconds? I'm like, no, it's basically a toupee. I just clip it on and clip it off. So yeah, that was a nice fun look to do and just completely change my hair. But I think my all-time favourite would be my Brits. It was 2019 look, and it was like an off-the-shoulder velvet corseted long black gown with a massive train that went on for ages, just like all the drama. I love that one. I think it's quite timeless.
Fab. We're going to talk about beauty. You're here representing your beauty routine today. What are your go-tos? What's part of your routine?
Well, always face masks, under eye masks, just every day now. I've become obsessed because I have my own brand as well, Midge Masks. I just have them in my fridge, and every day it's part of my routine. If I don't put an eye mask on, I feel like my eyes don't sit well. But yeah, I just love it because it makes concealer go on easier. It depuffs. It's also quite cute to put on if you're doing things like this or going to the shop quickly and you don't want to do a full glam and keep your pamper on your way. I like to put them on the car journeys to places and things like that. I love night oils because you can just dash as much product on as possible before bed and go to bed like a little shiny baby and wake up fresh. So the Kiehl's midnight oil I use loads of. I've just started trying actually the La Mer concentrate, the green kind of pot. To concentrate, you're supposed to wear it like maybe twice a week, once a week, but somebody recommended it to me. And I've been using it for the past 4 days, and yeah, it is really good. It's supposed to be for irritable skin or red marks or anything like that, but it just makes your makeup quite soft.
Yeah, people swear by that, don't they? They love that. What is your number one beauty rule that you swear by?
Well, I don't always follow it myself, but wash your face and get your makeup off before bed, because I didn't think it was that bad for you for ages. And I always, still to this day, will just be knackered, go to sleep, full face of makeup. And then I wake up the next day and my skin is 100% more textured, or makeup doesn't sit as well. It feels thicker. So I know for a fact that does make a difference negatively. So yeah, I try to remind myself, wash your face.
The tried and tested method, isn't it? You mentioned Adidas before. You're an ambassador for the brand, and you've got this amazing new collaboration out with them. Can you tell us about it? What's involved?
Yeah, step into you. It's basically about just being yourself and learning to love all the things about yourself, and kind of like focusing on the good bits about you and not having to change for anything, for society, for social media, for, you know, people's opinions of how they want you to be. And yeah, I think anyone, actually, male, female, whoever, it's really hard to love yourself, and it takes a long time, and some people never do get to a place where you are truly happy with everything about yourself. And I think it's a journey that I've been on for the longest, and you'll have months one day where you're like, yeah, I'm happy with everything and I feel good, and then other days you'll have days where you're like, oh no, somebody said they don't like this about me, I want to change everything. And I think I'm at a place now where I have accepted myself, all the goods and the bads and the in-betweens, and just, instead of trying to change things, being like, all right, maybe that bit's not great for me, but this bit's really good, let me focus on that bit and not dwell on that bit. And I think the campaign kind of feeds into that perfectly.
Love that. What can people buy from the collection? What should they be earmarking now?
Well, my favourite piece from the collection is the pink two-piece. It's like pink tracksuit bottoms and a little pink crop top, which you can wear with a jacket, or if we get hot, nice weather, nothing. I just think it's really cute and fun, and it gives me 90s feels and throwback vibes, which I'm really into and always have been. And yeah, it's just pink and cute, really. And it gives a nice support for the bigger boobies, the pink one. You gotta wear a strapless bust sometimes, but it makes them fit nice, sit nice.
It's a bit of extra help. What's your tip for being confident? You said you've got to this place where you feel like you accept yourself. So for people who aren't quite there yet, how did you get there? What's your number one tip?
I think it's just like a conscious daily reminder, or like, however, anytime that you feel like you're questioning something about yourself or dwelling on things you don't like, for example, oh, I hate my legs today, and just trying to take yourself out of that mind of hating one part and looking at the thing that you actually do really like, and cheering on that instead of putting down the other, which is hard. It's literally telling yourself, or for me anyway, it's telling myself, all right, okay, you don't like that, but there's nothing you can do about that, so what do you like? That, right, let's enhance that today, or focus on that, or compliment that about myself. And yeah, just talking yourself through the motions, which can make you seem a bit crazy if you do it out loud, but it works.
It's a good daily practice, isn't it? I've got to tap you for some career advice. Obviously, you know, as you said yourself, you've been so successful at such a young age. So what is your advice for people, either if they want to get into TV and radio, or just generally for success?
Don't be disheartened by the no's, because you get loads of them. And obviously not everybody sees that side of things. They'll see the things that you say, yeah, I got this job, but behind the scenes, there'll be a million things you go for and get turned down for, or there'll be a million jobs that you think is going to change your life or be the dream one, and it might not happen. But there is always something waiting that would have been more suited or couldn't have happened because of that reason. And it's just, I don't know, I always think that the people that make it in certain fields of their careers, they're the ones that don't turn around and say, okay, I'm not doing this anymore when they get put down, or they have the no's at the beginning. It's the ones that continue through the rough patches, because yeah, everything worth having is not going to be easy, and that's always how I see things. You just got to keep going if it really means that much to you.
Trust the process is what I like. Yeah, I like that. Finally, we talked about this show that you've got coming up, which is super exciting. When can we watch that, and where else can we see you in the next few months?
Well, it's a bit of a secret, I think, at the moment. We haven't started filming yet. It got leaked, so I think that's why we announced so early.
Got it.
But it's not going to happen for a few
while
months.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a minute away. Yeah, so it's not next week or anything, but it is coming soon. Yeah, and it will be on ITV. I suppose that's all I can really tell you. And what's next? I don't know what I can say. This is the thing, there's stuff, there's things coming back, shows that I've already done, and new bits and bobs, but I don't know, because contracts and things, what I'm actually allowed to say, but there is loads more telly stuff.
We'll see lots of you, basically. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, I'm not going away.
Okay, good stuff. Mai, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to talk to you today. Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Sing Quartet, live chef, what more do you need? Oh, yeah. And you're covered, so great. You know what we neglected to do so far? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
What time is it now?
Now, SheerLuxe's very own Polly Sayer is sharing some really fab wardrobe organisation hacks. Perfect content for this time of year.
Hello guys, I'm Polly, SheerLuxe's junior fashion editor, and I'm here today to share with you 5 tips for organising your wardrobe. Most of us are quite limited on space when it comes to storing our clothes. I know I certainly am. So I've done a bit of research and found some hacks on how to make your wardrobe storage a little bit more efficient. So without further ado, let's get going with the first one. My first tip is a very simple one, but something that is a complete game changer when it comes to saving space in your wardrobe. It is choosing a slimmer hanger. I used to have a wardrobe full of these wooden hangers, which obviously look lovely and great if you've got bags of space to fit in all your clothes. But if you've only got one smallish wardrobe like me, you can't actually fit that many pieces because these guys are pretty thick. Instead, I would go for a velvet slim hanger like this one. It's about half the width of a wooden one like that, which means you can fit in double the amount of clothes, which is obviously a great thing. I still think they look pretty smart as well, which is great, and they're very inexpensive. I think I bought like 40 of these for something like £40 from Amazon, so really very inexpensive and will save you a lot of stress trying to fit your stuff into your wardrobe in the long run. My second tip is to maximise space by hanging your clothes at different heights. Obviously, when you hang clothes all at this level, there's a whole load of space going on down here that doesn't really get used up. So you can invest in one of these little guys, which is I think I just searched space-saving hanger on Amazon, very inexpensive again, and just hanging it a little lower than this level just means you can add a few more bits into your wardrobe. And better still, you can just unhook it like this and pull it down, which just means you can display and hang a few more tops and things like that just lower down in your wardrobe. If you don't want to spend money on a little hanger like that, if you've got plenty, a little hack that you can use is whenever you get a fizzy drink, just save the little ring pulls like that, and when you grab a hanger, you can just pop it in like this, and take another one up here, and just pop it through the hole there. And you've basically got the same thing for a fraction of the price. Which leads me nicely onto my third tip, which is how to hang long dresses in a wardrobe. I'm sure many of us have got really long dresses that always drag along the floor in the wardrobe, makes it hard to shut the door. The thing you can do to make that a lot easier is just grab your little ring pull as before, pop it around there, grab a clippy hanger and just pop it through that little hole and just clip the skirt, and you'll find it's a lot shorter and more manageable for hanging in your wardrobe. Tip number 4 is how to hang spaghetti strap tops on a hanger where they keep slipping off. It's infuriating, it's already happening for me, and obviously the problem is solved if you grab these little velvet hangers because they just don't slip. However, if you have a wardrobe full of wooden hangers like this and this does your head in, this is what you can do. All you need to do is just hook the spaghetti strap through the hole like this and just wrap it around like that and it stops falling off. I'll do it with the other side. Just loop it through the hole and around that side, and then it will stay in place. And tip number 5 is how to hang your knitwear. Now you're probably thinking, hang on, you shouldn't hang your knitwear at all, and that is a good point because hanging your knitwear in the traditional way can stretch it out and you might find that your knitwear goes a bit of a funny shape. However, if you're anything like me, you're kind of running out of drawer space, and chunky knits particularly do take up quite a lot of space. So hanging your knitwear in a particular way is a great way to save up on space. You just need to do it in this particular way. So start by laying your jumper out flat on the floor with the neck kind of facing you, so it should be upside down. You then need to just fold the jumper in half so the sleeves are touching each other. Then you need to just place the hanger up the right way up on top of the jumper, and the metal bit should just be poking out where the armpit is. You can then just start by pulling the sleeve through the hanger and then do the same with the other side. Then you've folded the jumper up nicely in the hanger, and it's not putting any stretch or any stress on any part of the knitwear, so it'll stay in its nice shape, and it means you can hang it up in your wardrobe. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed these tips and they helped to make your wardrobe a little more organised. All of the products I featured here, like the hangers, are all linked in the description box.
So that's it for today. Thank you so much to Claudia and Maya, and of course Polly, Harriet, Laura and Winnie. On the next show we have some more fab content with fashion from Jessica Skye, a home tour with interior designer Emma Sims-Hilditch, some relationship advice with psychotherapist Claire Faulkner, and lots more. You won't want to miss it. In the meantime, we would love it if you could please comment below. Also give us a thumbs up and do subscribe if you haven't yet already. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye-bye.